Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the 3 steps to buying a home. Background on this is that I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and she mentioned to me, and she said, Gabe, if I knew how to buy a home early on in life, I would have done it a long time ago. And I completely agree. I share that same sentiment. Once upon a time, before I was a real estate agent, before I got my MLO license, I was a home buyer. And I really didn't know what to do at that point. And I spent days and hours and weeks just trying to research and figure it all out. I liken it to kind of like swimming. Let's say you don't know how to swim, you really want to learn, but instead of seeking out a swim instructor to teach you, what you do is you get all these books and you read about it, you jump online, you Google it, and just when you think you have it down, as soon as you jump in the water, you just can't do it. And that's what happens with us. We get into a state of analysis paralysis. You know, in the end, it will cost you money. You don't want to throw out dollars out the window, just to bank on pennies, right? And what I mean by this is that what you want to do is seek a professional's help because they can shortcut that for you. All right, so I understand people are naturally curious. We really are. People want to know everything about jumping into anything, and I'm the same way. I have an engineering background, so I have a hard time sometimes with analysis paralysis. I want to get all the details, all the paperwork meticulously perfect as possible, but that's just how I am. So knowing that, an old manager of mine, he used to say, do not hold back a wild horse, meaning sometimes it's easier to let people run with their energy and then to help them curb that later. So with all that said, I'm going to get into depth with the 3 steps of buying a home. It's kind of like the KISS principle, right? Keep it simple, Stephen. So the first step is to research, all right? Research, but I greatly admonish to you, research, but do not delay seeking help. Eventually, you're going to need the help. That will shortcut everything for you. Okay, and what do you want to research? Well, what I came up with is the 3 P's to purchase, and this helps with everything. Whether you're trying to purchase a car, you're trying to purchase a home, you're trying to purchase a puppy, it doesn't matter. What you want to understand are the 3 P's. So the first thing you want to research is the product, right? What's the product here? It's real estate. The second one is pricing. Research pricing. Know the comps in your area. Research rates and loan products. How about down payment assistance? Use mortgage calculators. And when you do use those, please do, when you use a mortgage calculator, find one that will include hazard insurance and taxes. A lot of people don't include those. Sometimes they'll go to a website for like a new builder and they'll put in all their information and see if they see what that mortgage calculator will give them, but that's only principal and interest. Sometimes people not paying attention, they'll go to those sites, see that, oh yeah, my payment will only be $2,500, but they're not tacking on hazard insurance, if there's any HOAs and the taxes. That can increase your monthly payment anywhere between $300 to $700, sometimes in the thousands if it's a new build. But that's a different story. We'll get into that another day. Also, too, so we cover product, pricing, and people. All right, so these are the professionals. One of my favorite subjects because I'm one of these professionals. Mortgage brokers, lenders, real estate agents, home inspectors, even general contractors. Just in case, because if you're doing an inspection on a home, a general contractor will let you know if you find an issue with it, if it's really an issue or not. This way, you have the information knowing what you're getting into negotiation when it comes to the inspection part. All right? So the second step is to find help, right? That's my most important lesson of the day, is to find help. And you might ask yourself, well, who do I talk to? You might know a bunch of real estate agents and lenders. You might know successful ones that just started. Some are a part of teams. Some are single agents. Some are lenders. Some are brokers. it's the one that you trust the most that will help you out the most, right? And we'll go through some scenarios here, but we'll start off with the lender or mortgage broker. Now, lenders just have access to their proprietary products, right? So this would be like a lender out of maybe a bank. It could be a major bank. It could be a credit union. One of those folks, they only have access to those specific products. Now, a mortgage broker, on the other hand, and I'm a mortgage broker, by the way, what they do is that they have access to many lending partners. What they do is they shop rates for you to get you the best rate, get you the best product, instead of using, feeling pigeonholed and using the bank's products. You have access to many more with a mortgage broker. I have found that brokers in general can get you the best deals if you find the right one that you can trust. All right, so real estate agent, which one do you choose? Well, it's the one you trust the most. How do you make that determination? To me, it's based on, relationship. Do you know them? Are they a referral? Do your friends know them well? Oftentimes, people will try to put different measurements to it and say they want to measure it by transactions. Are they an agent that does 100 a year, or do they do 20 a year? Are they a single agent, or are they a part of a team? So be really careful with that, because what I have found sometimes agents, especially from what they call mega teams, they've built themselves to where they're kind of like a big box store, kind of like McDonald's, right? So keep that in mind, because when you go to McDonald's, do you go there because they have the best cheeseburger? And I'm going to pause there for a bit. Do they have the best tasting, best quality cheeseburger? No. Okay. But if you go to a mom and pop shop that specializes in cheeseburgers, most likely, yeah, they're going to have the better burger. So you want to ask a lot of questions. You want to fill them out to see if you can trust them and figure out what's really going on. With a single agent, single agents are great because they're not dealing with other people in a team, right? With a single agent, the left hand knows what the right hand's doing because it's attached to the same body and brain, right? So those are just some of the pros and cons. But definitely, find out, have conversations with these folks, see what type of information that they're giving you. Always remember to trust but verify. Whatever information they give you, go out there and, test it out, Google it, ask more questions. Ask them, well, why did you give me that answer? Why do you feel this is the best product for me? Let them lay that out for you. All right? And then, the last step is prepare. And that's the easy step, really. I mean, you want to prepare your budget, prepare to move, prepare to sell or rent. Sometimes it could be kind of stressful, but if you plan everything well and you're comfortable with it, you're good to go. So I'm going to leave you with that really quick. The steps are research, find some help, and prepare. Usually people do those steps backwards. What they like to do is that they research, they prepare, and then they find help last, only to find there's something they overlooked that's going to hold them back. All right? If you have any questions, reach out to me, Facebook me, message me. I love you all. You have a great day.